If you were to tell a man, hey, you know, if you have 500 sexual partners, you might not be satisfied in a marriage, I'll be like, that sounds about right. But you say that to women, how dare you? I'm not telling you how to live your life, but I am telling you the truth.
And I didn't say it would be pretty. I just said it'd be the truth. Do you guys know who Harry Sisson is?
Yeah, that dude is so annoying.
He's annoying as fuck, but like, so I'll give you the backstory here. He's been gaming 11 different chicks. Like, this guy is like spinning plates like a fucking champ. So, and he's like supposed to be very liberal and very Democrat.
He's the most liberal thing I've ever seen on TikTok, Twitter.
Except when it comes to girls.
Yes.
But what's funny is, you know, a lot of these guys, they'll ground their reasoning in evolutionary logic. Oh, you know, young men are pre-programmed to want to sleep with lots of women. This is totally natural. This is fine. But those same guys are apparently either ignorant or unwilling to apply that same kind of logic to women, where you can use the evolutionary reasoning and say, oh yeah, okay, guys, young guys especially want to sleep with lots of women, fine. But then it's also in women's evolutionary interests to shame men for doing so. Because there are evolutionary reasons why women would expect men to be faithful and committed to their partners.
The discourse started because Harry Sisson started dating a lot of women.
Okay,
women were shaming, like, all the girls who figured out that he was like all 11
it's like
of them.
an Andrew Huberman situation.
Yeah, exactly. And so what's happening? And of course, he's piling on here because he thinks that guys such as ourselves are saying that, well, it's evolution made us do it.
Okay,
right?
so here's where he's fundamentally wrong. I don't know if he'd ever see this, but if he does, this is where you got this wrong. Evolutionarily, men want a variety of sexual partners greater than women. The median man wants the same amount of sexual partners as the top 1% most promiscuous woman. That's where they match up. No one said it's fine, motherfucker. You did that on your own. We didn't extrapolate it's fine. If we say something, this is a big problem with people who do not understand evolutionary psychology, because men experience jealousy when their women sleep with other men. That is not, we didn't say it's fine, but it is natural. Because something is natural does not make it fine. Cancer is natural, but it doesn't make it fine. And the problem is, because we described the thing, I'll say it right now, men who bully in high school have more sexual partners. Men who get bullied in high school have fewer sexual partners. I describe something that is natural, but it doesn't make it fine. You're saying it's fine because you don't like me exposing this truth.
Exactly.
And so it becomes very inconvenient for your narrative. And so you're extrapolating that we're saying it's okay. If I'm an oncologist and I tell you have stage 4 pancreatic cancer, I'm not being like, hey, congratulations on your stage 4 pancreatic. No, I'm an oncologist. Because I study cancer does not mean I condone cancer. Because high status men are more likely to cheat, I did not say that then let's all go cheat. Yay! That's not what I said. It doesn't condone it. And your narrative is men and women are the same. And they're not the same. Men and women are not the same. For women, again, if men have a lot of casual sexual partners, it tends to raise up their self-esteem. And if women have a lot of casual sexual partners, it tends to hurt their self-esteem. That's not a double standard. That's Charles Darwin. If something is true, it cannot be racist. And if something is true, it cannot be misogynistic. What you said is that I then said it's fine. You extrapolated and strawmanned our argument we never, ever said that. And the idea that OkCupid has a survey that says 80%, women find 80% of men to be unattractive and only 20% of men to be attractive. That is not us condoning it. We are only exposing you to a truth that is very inconvenient for you because it proves hypergamy, and hypergamy is the worst thing in the world for blue pill people, for media, for liberal content creators. Hypergamy is a terrible, terrible, terrible truth, but it's not. It's not that bad. Nobody's judging women for being hypergamous. There's two genders, and one of us has to be picky, and it's women. Women are pickier than men, and because of that, they try to find men who are taller, stronger, faster, make more money than them. There's nothing wrong with it. If I had a daughter, I wouldn't want my daughter to marry a broke man. I totally fucking get it. I understand.
Yeah, exactly. And I like the part where you say, talking about straw men, because pretty much guys like Mac and Murphy, like Alex from Date Psych, Rob Henderson, they make a living at their persona that is about straw manning the positions of the red pill and the manosphere in general, and then trying to knock those down in video after video after video. We're not saying, if you know anything about the red pill, it is not an ideology. It is not a mission statement. It is not it's not a movement. It's not a religion. It's not a cult. It's not a philosophy. It is a praxeology. Just because we're presenting that data to you doesn't mean we have to tell you how to feel about it.
Yes, if you're a man and you have a ton of sexual partners, you're going to be less satisfied in a marriage. There, I said it. People think we don't ever say. I'm going to say that. I'm not telling you to have more or fewer sexual partners. What I'm telling you is, in general, that is the result of your action. If you came to me and you were to say, "Hey, Michael, if you abuse smoke a bunch of cigarettes and drink alcohol and do a bunch of cocaine, it's going to hurt your internal organs when you're older. I'm not going to be like, how dare you shame me, you fucking androgynous, you misogynistic, racist piece of shit. I'm not going to say that. He's like, yeah, you're probably right. If I abuse steroids, it's probably going to hurt me. If you were to tell a man, hey, you know, if you have 500 sexual partners, you might not be satisfied in a marriage, I'll be like, that sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right. But you say that to women, how dare you? You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. How dare you say stuff like that? But then I show you stats that show that women with high body counts are very unhappy in marriages. And then it's like, I'm a misogynist. What I'm saying is now Michael Sartain is telling men to have high body counts and women to have low body counts. No, I'm not. I didn't say shit. I'm not telling you how to live your life, but I am telling you the truth.
And I didn't say it would be pretty. I just said it'd be the truth.